Okay, so we're fully back, and I just did not realize that we were back. My bad. A little bit of a miscommunication there. But it's 2-0 already. It's 2-0 for CPADs. They're on attacking side of split, and we are in to the game. So Mel, sorry. Quick analysis. You get 10 seconds.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I like this map a lot. It's my favorite map.
Nice. All right, that'll do. 2-0. Thanks, Mel. We are into the game. Sorry, folks. So there's a B-side push coming on. The first 2 rounds have been taken already by CPAD on the attacking side, which is actually really good. Very difficult attacking side on this map. Very difficult to funnel into those tight corridors there. Pure Ace taking down Jacko, though, and Aldre as well taking J-Swen. So this one might be, yeah, there we go. There's the win coming in for Valortron. So nice play there. Just check on this. Yep, there we go. All good. Okay, so we're back in 2-1 coming in, and that is going to be still decent spot there for CPADs so far. And just taking a look at the compositions, we do see a breach this time on the side of Valortron. That's going to be Pure Ace piloting that. And very, very strong agent right now, of course, with the buffs. Breach just so good at entries and so good at taking control of the site. And Brown one has switched over onto Raze there, so that's going to be a much more aggressive style. And we definitely did see this player already play very aggressively on the Cypher, so Raze definitely makes a lot of sense. Bag once again on the Phoenix, and there is a Brimstone as well on the side of CPADs. Brimstone, obviously, with the smokes. Very, very useful. The smokes and the mollies. And has paid off already with 2 rounds. And so it looks like you're going to catch Dinsbag. Ooh, Dinsbag with 2 nice headshots, though. Swens takes him down and immediately uses his revive. And there's Jacko pushing in, but gets traded out by Pure Ace. And so the kills coming in really quickly here. But Rakuno has managed to get out along with J-Swens on 30 seconds left. J-Swens, no wall remaining, no utility remaining besides the heal. Breach tries to clear that out, but nothing going to happen there. Rakuno spots Zacko, but doesn't manage to kill him. J-Swens with 2 really nice kills for on the defense, though. And that's the 3rd round on the side of CPAD. So good job to them in order to get that round. That was a little bit touch and go with Dinsbag getting those 2 nice kills in the mid area, but they did manage to trade it out and use that resurrection to their advantage. So going to be the advantage once again, going over to the side of CPAD. Now on split, you don't see a lot of B hits on gun rounds. Very, very difficult, especially against someone along the lines of a Killjoy. Very difficult to hit that site. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of A. And indeed, that is going to be the case here, though. Aldre has had to save up and is going to fake the teleport there and see if he can catch him out with the frenzy. Gusman did fall for it a bit, but he looks back in time and caged down Aldre. WPG with a headshot on to the Raze, and here's Pure Ace waiting with the shotgun. Pure Ace already 2. Dinsbag as well gets 1, and that is a huge hold. Thrifty coming in for Valortron. Beautiful work there by Pure Ace to hold his nerve and get those shotgun kills, and they simply did not check that position. It's just, you know, it's something you gotta do, especially when you know your opponent is on an eco round. That's an easy way to get kills with those short-range weapons, so good job for Pure Ace to take advantage of that, but that definitely is something CPAD should be checking on a round like that. So since they don't, it moves this game to 2-3. Coming in here, 6th round incoming, and actually it is the full save coming in now. not being able to get that round results in very, very low money for the side of C-Pads, and so they're going to be against guns. Very difficult, like I said, to take anything on this map, and of course you can use a Sage to get into the site here, but they don't have one. Neither C-Pads, I should say, have one. There's WPG going in, gets the spray, a lot of damage, but 2 HP. If he can get one more, it'll be really valuable, but Brown One takes him out. Bag gonna take down Jay Swenson. Looks like they are gonna be able to get the spike down. No, the spike carrier goes down, and here's Brown One with a nice headshot onto the Omen. Guzman on the Cypher this time. He's going to get a nice flank here, but he is caught out by Pure Ace, so if he had gotten just past that wall, he would have been in a great position, but in the case that actually happened, he gets caught. 3-3 here, as Valortron even it up. And even frags across the board, as you can see on the scoreboard there. Especially on the side of Valortron, so good work there by them, holding their positions well.
Turret out.
And now it is going to be the buy.
Smoke's down.
Coming in. But Jacko, you can see the money wasn't that high, as Jacko didn't manage to buy a Molly with the money he had. Guzman already gets one entry, and he sprays down and misses. But very, very low health now on the Omen. A lot of damage done by Guzman, but this is the kill critically. Rakuno sending a grenade over into the screens and getting a lot of area out of there, but the ultimate from WPG has gone down, so they're gonna have to get that spike down and get out. Actually, you do see a couple of kills already coming in. The spike carrier did go down, and Dinsbag has taken one as well. Can barely keep track of all these kills here. Aldre still on 2 HP, and Guzman really wishing he had gotten that kill, though there is the Brown One finishing that off. Now it's 2v2 here. And look at where the spike is, way back in the A site. So hard to get to. They need the frags here. C-Pads. They cannot get to that spike in any conceivable way. So instead, they're going to wait for the aggression and see if anything happens. They've still got about 30 seconds. Now Guzman going to start moving up. The question is, do they check their corners? Here's the camera, so he spots out the raise. They're going to go for the peek now. She has to jump. She goes for the ultimate, but doesn't get anything, and so there is the Cypher ultimate being used. They spot Dinsbag out, but he still manages to catch the Brown One off guard. Guzman now, he has to either get this kill or get the bomb and plant. The flash comes out, doesn't hit anything. Guzman.
I have retrieved the spike.
Has the spike now. 6, 5, 4. He gets the plant down in time. We'll see if he's able to get this kill as well. 46 HP here on this Cypher. Guzman is the one you want in this situation, but Dinsbag has been getting some really nice frags for himself as well. The Molly comes down, and that was a very weird bounce, but Dinsbag is on full HP. Guzman's going to hear that drop. He's going to go for the peek. Misses the shot. Again, Guzman able to get this, but he peeks again and gets it anyway. Dinsbag goes down. 6 HP left on Guzman. Beautiful clutch coming in on the Cypher. And he goes and dies to the flames anyway. So there's a very interesting choice there by Guzman, but they do manage to get the round with a really nice play by Guzman on the Cypher there. The thing is, they lost so much that they're actually going to have to save again. Only being able to buy pistols even though they managed to win the round. And it's going to, you know, it's likely Valortron's going to get another one. They've had thrifty wins already, and C-Pads can do the same. Concussion comes through. Guzman is hit by it, but look like they're going to push out on that. And in any case, Guzman is only running distraction here, as the rest of his team is moving towards the B site, but already WPG gets one. There's the Sage wall, which is interesting. There's the ultimate coming through, but gets taken out, and Guzman did take Pure Ace there, so they are going to be able to get onto the site. Dinsbag goes in, and actually, that was the Ray's missing grenade a little bit there. Dinsbag going to push aggressively onto Catwalk. Looking for the angles. He's got a lot of ground to cover now that he's gotten himself into this position, and Rakuno is sitting in back sight. Now the wall comes out, so Rakuno has to peek a little bit more aggressively. Aldre watching that position. Rakuno instead just spamming through for now. Guzman taking out Zacho, and this might be another eco win this time for CPADs, but Dinsbag with 2 more kills. Rakuno has everything to do now. Guzman very low. Rakuno with
30 seconds left.
Ultimate if he feels like that's what he needs, but the spike not down, and Rakuno just doesn't manage to get the spray, so Aldre bring it up to 4-4. Such a close match here, and finally now we have a gun round coming in. It's going to be full guns, even Brown one going on to that op, and yeah, so Guzman actually has gone off of the op this time, the Cypher not being a normal user of it. Ray's a little bit more mobile and a little bit more able to get out of sticky situations. See if he can use that to his advantage, as he's going to be posted up over in the B area. And actually he does get the pick onto WPG, who went aggressive forward. They didn't expect an op to be bought out this round, as if I'm not mistaken, that's a glass cannon coming in from the Brown one there. So really nice pick already, and now the defense is so split. This is really, really difficult to deal with. Guzman already getting very, very far into the site. But Jace goes down with the spike, and now they have that info, and so that's going to be a really nice pick by Pure Ace. But Rakuno coming up behind and doesn't manage to get the knife, just shoots him instead. Aldre is caught out here along with Zacho. Guzman already is able to take Dinsbag, and so a lot to do from these two players stuck up in heaven. And there's the grenade coming in. Zacho takes a lot of damage. Pre-nerf, maybe he dies there. But still going to be disadvantaged in this particular round. Guzman going for the peek, gets flashed and gets the kill anyway. I don't know, maybe he saw him just before he peeked, just before the flash got onto him, but nice aggressive play there by Guzman. Zacho the only player remaining, and he is wide swung by Rakuno. So that is going to be 5-4, and like I said, you know, this is a very difficult map to attack on, so even getting 5 rounds, in my opinion, is putting CPADs in a very good spot here. I fear for this attack-based composition that Valortron have put together, even though it is very much geared towards hitting sites, the Breach and Phoenix and such. Still, it's so difficult to attack on this map, especially against Killjoy, Cypher, Brimstone, Sage. That's a very defensive looking comp, and the fact that they've gotten 5 rounds already on attacking, as well as a nice pick by Guzman, cause to worry here. Uno gets boosted up onto the wall, looks like inadvertently there, but Guzman gets another pick, and I feel like Guzman's coming back into form in this series here, just getting so many entries that his name is on that scoreboard so often. Dinsbag has to heal up after getting a raised bot to the face. WPG still tucked away with this little Spectre, or this little Stinger in the corner here. Guzman continuing to wreak havoc as WPG is in a very critical spot here, but to be able to make anything of it. He saw. I'm not sure. Ooh, there we go. He does manage to get Jace Swenson. Not enough bullets in the Stinger to get anything there, but WPG somehow stays alive for now. A nice headshot onto the Cypher, and he goes out. And when he got the knife, it looked almost like they were trying to knife him as well. But once again, the attackers win. Rakuno sending the message home there at the end of that round, and Guzman really has once again put the team on his back a little bit with a lot of frags. 15 already. 7 is the next amount of one of his teammates. So just really, really good stuff so far from Guzman, and proving he is just as effective with that rifle when he needs to be, and just as effective on a Cypher as on a duelist. Still, Valortron has not opted to go for any sort of op usage as well. There's a couple of positions it can be very effective, but preferring the rifles.
Smoke's down.
Work. There's Jacko with the ultimate, gonna clear out the ropes area, but Dinsbag still has another trick literally up his sleeve at the Phoenix wall, and that's going to continue to stop them. Usually you want to clear that out and push in off of it, but they aren't able to do that, and they're kind of cordoned off onto this very narrow corridor in mid. They can do anything with it. Here's Zacko with the peek. Zacko sees one. He's going up and down. Jacko manages to take down Zacko with the headshot. Pardon me. And now it is once again the attackers who've got the advantage here. Rakuno with one. Rakuno with... Actually, it was Jacko who took that second one, and Dinsbag took out Rakuno there. But 2 kills to 1 for the attackers, and it's just pure ace left. And he's having a really hard time. Anytime that he does have something to do, you know, he's already in a disadvantaged position and able to get much so far. One going for this peek, and Pure Ace actually does get him. Brown one with a miss, and if Pure Ace is able to recover that op, that could be something. But Guzman totally ready for him, and we are on to the last round of the half, and if CPADs go 8-4 on the attacking side of Split, I really don't hold out a lot of hope for Valortron to come back. Even though they did some impressive work on the first map and almost made it into a 12-12 situation, it just doesn't feel like the case for those reasons I laid out before. The composition of CPADs is just so geared for defense. The brown one making use of this buff to their raised satchels, and that they don't do damage to teammates anymore. Sure, you've all suffered from a particularly hyphy raise. Not looking at where she's throwing her satchels down as she enters, but in that now those hyphy raises are allowed to do that with no punishment. Killjoy ultimate has gone down on the site. Bag having to wait outside. Full control of the B site. Not a single player from Valortron really anywhere near to contest this at this point. But actually, Zacko gets a nice peek as soon as he possibly can. Gets the kill there. Oh, I like the... That's the first time I've seen that new flash animation. Thanks, Riot, for doing something to improve your observers. But the response Killjoy ult has come in from defenders. Players will be detained there, so that'll clear out some positions for some info. But Jay Swenson, Zacko trading kills here. Zacko getting the better of that 3v1 situation. Pure Ace finishing that off, and it is going to be the defuse coming in. So the 5-7, they definitely needed at least that 5th round, in my opinion, in order to get a good chance here in the second half. So that is going to be 5-7 in the favor of CPADs. And for those of you who are just joining us, this is map 2. The first map was taken, a very close fight, 13-11, but it was taken by CPADs, and a lot of that was off the back of Guzman. You can see on that scoreboard, 17 frags in the first half. He's working on a 30 bomb here. 30 bomb isn't like the word shutout in hockey, right? I didn't just curse Guzman by saying 30 bomb. I don't think so. I don't think that's... I like, you don't want to be saying things like perfect game or anything. But that ship has sailed for all these players anyway. They're too evenly matched. Meanwhile, Guzman, in some cases, not evenly matched with the other players in the server, as he manages to win many of those aim duels. We'll see if he can do the same thing on the defensive side on this Cypher. DPG has crept into this corner. And he is joined by another member of his team, and they're aware of this A presence, but actually, well, it looks like the bomb is rotating back, but then it returned to its original spot. Kind of back and forth there as the Raze continues to check that sewer position. WPG taking a lot of damage, all these players. These are well-placed grenades. Didn't do a hell of a lot. Just a little bit of chip damage there. And the breach, finally we're going to see what this breach can do on the entry, and they're actually going to walk all the way back. They're faking the entry. Guzman is alone on the B site to defend against this, but Jay Swens has got the rotate. Now they're going to rotate back once again, and this time hopefully not making too much noise in those sewers in order to
30 seconds left.
not allow the water to be heard under their feet. One of the most giveaway positions to make a sound is that in this entire game in any map is that sewer position on split. No gets flashed there. Jacko takes down Dinsbag already. The defense have been successful so far, but
10
not
seconds
successful
left.
on stopping them into the site. WPG gets
Spike
the kill to
planted.
prevent Rakuno from doing anything, and the spike will go down. So attackers now have the advantage here as defenders have to defuse that, but the brown one managing to take down Pure Ace already. 3v4. Defense of the planted spike here. J-Swent's a lot of damage taken, and Aldre taking down Guzman. Taking down one of the players, Guzman against Aldre, and Zacko with 2. Guzman finishes him off, but now it's a 1v1. Guzman with a nice shot again, and he is just not missing today. At least in this map so far, so that's going to be at least 2 more kills. I think he might have gotten a 3rd in that round, and just beautiful work there by Guzman with the Deagles. And these 2 teams are definitely spicy with each other. I'll give him that. But Guzman, this man right here, nobody can challenge him. 20 frags already. 13 rounds in. And he's just going to hold on to that Marshal, or onto that Sheriff. Seems to be all he needs in a lot of cases. And see if he will continue putting that to good use. As an A hit now coming in. Only the Brimstone really here to hold, although now they are collapsing. But a lot of Killjoy utility has been placed here on this site to prevent the entry. You can see the turret, the vulnerability, and the bomb are all there to stop the attack. Now J-Swens has already taken Aldre. Pure Ace actually gets a nice shot there, though. But Brown One takes that. Brown One and Rakuno both with kills onto the attackers, and this is going to be very difficult indeed. Remember, this was a complete save round coming from Valortron, so not much expectation here. WPG with 4 HP, a Shorty and a Dream. Only the only one left here on the side of Valortron, and Guzman just doing some squats in the heaven area. Not really that interested in chasing this, although now the camera comes in. That's this is just a bit of a handshake coming in here, but Rakuno ends the fun. Rakuno hates fun. You heard it here first. And just to finish that one down, this is getting a little out of hand, folks.
Gun here.
All this crouching happening. Wonder what it could mean. Guzman definitely is well within his rights to be a little bit confident and perhaps even a little cocky given his performance so far in this series. He is one of the best players in our league and definitely looks like the best player in the server today. Maybe continue to make magic. Aldre break down this wall. That Sage wall did manage to get to full strength, so there's a clip on that. PG in an aggressive position here, spots the Sage and jump peeked him. So that mid control once again is taken by C-Pads. Valortron, pardon me. Got it right the first time. Trust yourself, Wes. And they are going to just say, we got the mid control and that's all we wanted. We're good. We're just going to stay here. Teleport coming in from Omen, though. You can get into any sort of unexpected spot. Valortron need these rounds. 9-5 here. Dinsbag getting a good start, taking down Jacko. Aldre now managing to push through, and so they have given this ropes position up. Rakuno, though, waiting for that. They won't hear them coming up, but he
30 seconds
does get blinded out, and actually that's a really, really nice blind. Aldre finds it, and they have control of heaven now. There's the flash coming in. Base one's totally blind. Dinsbag gets both. Dinsbag manages to get the brown one as well. That's a really, really beautiful use of all the flashes, and this attacking focused composition finally paying off here for Valortron. So really nice work coming in there. And Guzman kind of wandering around the outskirts here. Gonna keep checking angles, but not much Guzman can do with only a deagle. We know how strong he is. Ooh, he pulls out his knife just at the time when when he would have, and I think Guzman knows the camera's on him, but in that situation, it was a flawless round from Valortron. Nice job there to bring it up to 9-6. Nice indeed, as Dinsbag is now topping the scoreboard. 15 frags, topping the scoreboard on the Valortron side, I should say. Nobody is yet really approaching Guzman's 20, but Guzman didn't get any last round, so they can continue to shut him down. That's exactly the way they came back into the game last map. And they continue to do that. Going to be very impressive indeed, as compositional differences already have been noted. Pardon me. Spike is left back near the spawn. B site. Actually back in Ramen. So that's Spike. Zacho getting up to mid, and nobody's actually watching from mid heaven here, so... Oh, there we go. Jay Swens actually is on the catwalk. I thought he was down on the ground. You'll be able to see that if they do push up further, but it looks like they might fancy ropes instead. WPG walking up. Check this angle on Jay Swens. He does find it, but Jay Swens with a nice angle there, like we said, and makes good use of it. Kill into WPG. That's going to be 5 against 4, and Jacko as well making something happen here. So C-Pads with a nice advantage in this round, 3 versus 5. Spike still in no man's land. They are looking at ropes here as an option. And
30 seconds
it is
left.
only Jacko in heaven, but there are still a lot of obstacles to take care of once they take him down, if they take him down. And there's one. The Killjoy from spawn doing a lot of damage. Zacho with a nice kill there. Zacho again gets Rakuno, so 2 really great entries, and
For you. 10 seconds
now it's
left.
a 3 versus 3.
Spike planted.
Spike will go down, and they've got control of the site. Nobody else was really close. They just expected their teammates to take care of it. The ultimate comes through, and that actually does a bunch of damage to Guzman. Really, really nice timing there by Zacho. So he spots out the raise with the camera, and a bunch of damage once again. So that was the initial damage. Aldre takes advantage of that, takes Guzman, and Aldre going to be the linchpin on this site, but Dinsbag with the final kill. Jay Swens goes down, and 7-9. This attacking side from Valortron is looking pretty damn good. Just good patience. They are really able to bait out the utility and just, you know, wait out the rotations. Take only the peaks they know are safe, and they're making it happen along with a couple of good trades.
Behind me.
This attacking side looks really good, and once again, C-Pad's faltering mid-game. We'll see if they're able to do this again, where they pull it back as the later rounds come into play, but for now, Valortron looking good once again. Yeah, you know, continuing to be very slow and methodical with this, but this time, actually, Zacho and Brown One are very close to each other on the raises. Stood up behind the wall, and they see his shoulder if they peek around here. He's looking out now, waiting. Footsteps now, he's going to wait for all of them. They keep checking over, but now they don't know. Round One's going to be in great position, but actually the shorty... Ooh, hang on. Jacko, Jay Swens, and Guzman just absolutely destroyed the attack, even without the help of this flank. Brown One's going to be able to pick up the gun. This is round over here. Brown One with 1. Actually, yeah, there we go. 4v1. Aldre nowhere near the spike. And, wow, great work. Great pistol work from the B holders there. Even though Brown One was in such a nice position, he barely even had to do anything. Aldre takes down Rakuno. But a bunch of guns have been recovered. This is almost impossible.
30 seconds left.
Now, and yeah, seeing that, he's going to back off and just try to save the 20 seconds in which he needs to survive. Round One going to try to chase, and there you go. He turns tail and runs. Oh, the smoke goes down. Aldre gets a little greedy with a nice headshot from Brown One punishing that. So 10-7 on the side of C-Pads. 3 more rounds to end the series 2-0. Guzman quiet in the second half so far.
Placing sentry.
And that may be one of the reasons for Valortron being able to scrounge up a couple of rounds in the second halves of both of these maps, but
Shadows traveling.
feels as if C-Pads still have control. And very slow rounds. I like this. Valortron, you know, I like their style of attack. I like that they're really taking their time, just waiting everything out like we said before. And trades they need, but a couple of pushes coming in that are a little bit misinformed there. Round 1 and Jace went just huge hold in mid. Aldre takes out the Raze, but once again he finds himself in a 1v4 situation on the Omen. Yeah, you know, just even though I said the attack looks good. Ooh, 360 no scope attempt there. Aldre not finding any. But just as I said, you know, the attacking style looks good, but in that situation, it looked like they waited it out properly as Aldre goes down, but then just kind of took a timing push instead of using much utility to really get access to more areas of the map. And that is not going to work against a C-Pads that is looking this good, so like we have a pause coming in, so we're gonna wait out and see what's going on with that. See if everything's all right. Sure it is. Maybe we just need a potentially a tactical timeout here. I believe it was WPG took that pause, and so maybe Valortron looking at some sort of set play. And it's funny to talk about set plays when you're watching Counter-Strike, because the possibilities are so ridiculously high in volume with how many different ways you can hit a site in Valorant. Even within just one composition, you've got lots of flashes, lots of smokes. You've got so many attacking resources on the side of Valortron in particular that it is, you know, even just organizing it all is a challenge in itself. So a couple of cages are up that are one-ways, and so he's going to be able to see underneath them if they come through. The ultimate came in there, and Guzman is not fooled. He takes out Aldre with a close range hit. The ultimate comes through to dissuade Valortron from pushing into the site, and it's already a 5v3. Gonna go for the peek, and he hits Zacho, going for the angle. He's looking at where the bullets are coming from. Beautiful play. The grenade comes in. That's going to be very dangerous. Will it take out the breach? Not quite. Pure Ace just survives with a sliver of health remaining. Spag has to reveal his position to take down the boom bot. And he's like, this heals me. Would it heal you? I don't know. Should we try? Finsbag.
30 seconds
beaming
left.
as usual. These two are, well, some brotherly love coming through here. Between the Phoenix and Breach. Going off that Sheriff skin there. Spag and Breach. And
10 seconds left.
they have given up on this round, so this is their way of telling us as the audience we're saving. Finsbag just randomly runs in and dies in that in that round at the end there, though. So not exactly sure what's happening there, but
Match point.
Finsbag didn't have much to save in any case. Thought maybe, potentially, maybe thought he could pick up a gun. No such luck, and now it is match point coming in for C-Pads. 12-7 the score, and a little closer on Ascent. Unless if Valortron can make some magic happen here in the closing, in the twilight of this game.
Cover going out.
Blind round for the Raze there. Zacko for the grenade, and they see the Raze going across. He's going to push up very aggressively. Does get one. Really, really nice play. Zacko going to go even further. Going for the second headshot. Zacko, beautiful aggressive play there. Going in to get 2 kills. Will he be able to get more? They do check the spot, and Rakuno... Well, Zacko overstayed his welcome just a little bit, but the ultimate came through from Aldre. Killjoy ultimate came down, but looks like they're more interested in A anyway. The smoke comes in. Rakuno has gotten wind of this and is going over towards the screens, but will he be able to deal with all of them? The teleport comes in from Aldre, and Rakuno... Oh no, that's not exactly what you want. Rakuno as well getting pure ace, and so just really nice work so far by him. Dinsbag now here on the bomb site, and will Zacko's beautiful aggressive play be in vain here? Killjoy ultimate is available, but Guzman has already taken WPG. Will he expect the peaks? Dinsbag, so many angles to watch, and he isn't able to check them all. The Killjoy ultimate will not be able to stop the defuse, and that is going to be 13-7 in map 2. C-Pads take the series 2-0.